Hi all, welcome back to Ben's Bookshelf. So today's episode is going to be a bit different. Usually we take a book and we talk about that book, but since the year is coming to an end, I thought of making a list of books that I love in my bookshelf, and we'll start with the book reviews from next year, just as usual. But this episode is a bit special, and let's get into it. Thank you, my subscribers, for staying in to watch the last video of Ben's Bookshelf this year, and we'll continue the same next year. But today, as I said, I have a list of books that I want to talk about, and I know I can just wait for the books to come up in the raffle and then talk about it, but then I don't have the patience. I'm not gonna make it a whole video for all of the books. I'm not gonna talk 8 minutes or 5 minutes on one book, but then we'll just quickly go through my favorite books in my shelf. So this list, I have two parts. One is non-fiction and then it's fiction. Non-fiction, I have a bunch of books, and in fiction also I have my favorite. It's not from 2025 released or 2025 read. It's from all my years, my favorite from the shelf. I know that some books are not there in the shelf that I've read, but then while looking at my shelf, I'm very happy that these books in the list are on my shelf. So let's get into non-fiction now. What I mean by non-fiction is anything that is not a story, kind of boring to read. Any new reader, an adult reader wants to pick up, it's going to be a non-fiction, and anything self-help is non-fiction. There was a time in the beginning of 2025 where I was going through a lot of self-help books, and that's why I got to build a whole deck of non-fiction books in my shelf. So in that I have a top 3. It's a small section in my whole shelf, so I only chose 3 books. There are a few more that I love, but then I didn't want to spend more time on non-fiction. So here is my top book. It has been my top self-help or non-fiction for many years. It's my favorite self-help book. It has helped me a lot, and it's book number 23. The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. I read it during school, and it has really good things. It's a very small price to pay for a really good read. This is my most favorite non-fiction. It has the top book has never changed in all these years. I have gone through the book twice. Once when I first read it, and second time just a year back, I think, just to brush up on something. So this is my top non-fiction. Then my second non-fiction is Win Your Inner Battles. I chose this book because it has a lot of concepts like put into one tiny book. Like you'll never find another book with so much concepts, which is so tiny. You will have to go through a huge book with either it will be like scattered with so much information, or it will be a tiny book with just talking about one of the topics in the book. But this one, it's like a tiny book, but with a lot of decent information. It wouldn't crowd your brain. It's like a handbook of winning your inner battles. So this is my second favorite. And then we have Deep Work, which is book number 85 here. Deep Work talks about deep work, shallow work and deep work. Shallow work is just brushing through through the whole day, not concentrating much on just one thing that you're doing. Whereas deep work is like setting some time apart to do something that you really want to finish within that day. That will make you feel productive and accomplished for that day. So the whole book talks about how you can discover deep work and what all you can do to ensure that you're more productive. So this book is really good. And with that, we'll move on to the fiction, my most favorite section of books. In fiction, I have 5 favorites. Yeah, so the first one is my recent favorite. This year I read the book and I liked the author's style of writing, that I went ahead and read his second book as well. And he released his another book this year. I did not get the chance to read it, but then when I do, I will. And this one is Anxious People. We have gone through this book in one of our videos, and this one is okay, I don't know if the video is released yet, but this one is a really good book for fiction lovers. It's a feel good book. I don't know if it's feel good. It is a really beautiful one. There is also a Netflix series about the story in the book, so it's a really good one. My second favorite, we've all seen, most of us have seen the series of this the movies from her childhood, but then I never got a chance to read the books until this year. That's when I started with the first and second book. So my second favorite fiction is the first book of Harry Potter. I know the story, obviously. I wanted to get a really fancy book for my shelf. Until now, I would just get a paperback of all the books. You'll rarely see hardcovers. If there's an hardcover, either it was gifted or I bought it on an impulse buy. But this one, I really picked it myself. It's from Amazon. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This is so, it makes me so happy to just go through the book, because there is a lot of pictures, and I can't wait to review this for a whole video. But then it's so nice and it smells so good. I know book lovers love to smell their books, so this one is a really favorite one. There is also one edition of this book that is much more fancier and fat, but then I couldn't afford it, so I got this one. And then we have our third book. So whenever until last year somebody asked me what my favorite book is, I would say this. Until this year it changed a little bit. So this one is Arundhati Roy's God of Small Things. I have gifted this one to someone, and I think this is the first book I got, and it's about, if you are a Malayali, it would relate a lot, the background and the setting of the book, I mean, and the cover is beautiful, and the book and the story is beautiful. It's my favorite. And then we have another favorite. So I think I started with one book, one Malayalam book, and then I realized how much I liked it, so I ended up getting a lot of Malayalam books this year. So one such book is book number 47, Chimney. So Tagari Shivasankara Pilla. So he wrote the book. There is a very old Malayalam movie also of this book, and I saw the movie, and the songs are famous among Malayalis, and you must see that this book feels so old. Like, do you see the thing? But then it was supposed to be a new one, but it's such a beautiful written novel. I like it so much. With that, we come to the last book of the list. It doesn't mean my favorites end in this list. There are few more that I would like to talk about, some of Agatha Christie's, but then I'm not making it too long. I know some of you watch my videos to sleep, so I hope this was enough for you to sleep. Let's go through the last book of the list. It's Book Thief. Yeah, book number 46. So this is a read I did this year. It's been on my list to BR for a long time, and I got to read it this year. Such a beautiful book, and I'm so glad I read the book. It's about a person. Okay, it's based in Germany, that's all I can say. I don't want to review the whole book. And I'm definitely going to talk about the story when the book comes up. I'm not going to just stop with the review. It's a really beautiful book, and I would recommend all of you to read it when you get the time. So that's all. These are my most favorite books of 2025, and I'm glad I got to read all of these. And I just went through my bookshelf to get the top favorites, and I realized that some of my books that I read are missing from the shelf. There was a childhood favorite, Secret Garden, and Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. These two books, I remember reading them as a paperback, and they are supposed to be in the shelf, but then I don't find them. So I'm probably gonna buy them and put it in the shelf when I get the time. But anyways, thank you for sticking till the end of a long video. I'll see you all in my next video.